Welcome back. This is Dreddeus with another episode in the Minnesota Vikings franchise, the post-draft 2023 franchise series here on my channel. We're going with the Vikings, and so far the start of the season has put us atop the NFC North. We're 2-1 currently, which is probably a pretty good start, all things considered. This franchise series includes a custom-made roster file that includes all of the new players from the draft, also the trades up to the I think it was the 5th of May when I started this. So this, of course, might be a little bit janky in some areas. Not everything might be absolutely correct, but we're actually blessed with a very solid roster here. I was really amazed to see that. Was really happy to see that we have very, very good players on the team already. I'm going to shoot that in a different view, just for view purposes. The lineup view is a little bit nicer when I'm not diving into details. The team that we have really is solid. We do have one major injury that is hurting us a lot. It's TJ Hockenson. He's going to be out for 7 more weeks. That is bad. But apart from that, we really are in a very good situation here, right? The wide receiving core is super solid. I'm very, very happy with that. We've got Jordan Addison in here, who is really doing very, very well. KJ Osborne, we've got Justin Jefferson, of course, Dalvin Cook, Alexander Madison. So many good players. DeWayne McBride here from the UDFA signings. I did sign Noah Gray last time around because I just didn't feel like Josh Oliver was the dude to go forward with. And Nick Muse and Noah Gray really feel like a good combination once TJ Hockenson will return. I think it's bye-bye Josh Oliver. Ed Ingram here at the right guard, probably not the starting quality that I want to see, but we're going to be going with this. Again, for the most part, this team is really super solid. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. There are areas that can be improved and that should probably be a little bit better than they are at the moment. But we can work with whatever we have here. Apart from that, we don't have a lot to take care of this week. We have a QB1 check-in. But this is going to be looking at Karim Kostioklou's performance. We've got players ready to negotiate. 2 players. Then we're going to be taking a look at the Saints, who's going to be the opposing team away, which is not that great. But yeah, we're just gonna work through this as best we can. So let's kick it off with the quarterback check-in. Coach, we're approaching the end of the first quarter of the season. What more do you need out of Karim Kostioklou? I want him to build chemistry. He doesn't need to carry the team. We just want him to be himself, continue doing his part to build chemistry, keep our offense rolling. The better the chemistry we have, the easier it'll be for everyone to make plays. Yeah, mad scientist beat the Saints, score 4+ offensive touchdowns. Well, that's easy. That is going to be super easy. I have to say that Justin Jefferson helping out really has been very, very helpful. The performance that we have had out of the players currently really exceeds my expectations, to be honest. Justin Jefferson just really proving what a quality player he is. It's a very decent start, not too crazy, but he has saved us so many times. You don't really see it here, but a few underthrown passes and short ones, tipped ones, and Justin Jefferson just came back and saved the day, basically. So that was huge. Karim is going to be the quarterback moving forward. Jaron Hall definitely not in the quick improvement category here. And I just like the stats that Karim brings to the table a little bit more. Plus, yeah, I just want to commit to him right now. And we're going to be working with him. I feel like we could be doing a lot worse. And this is certainly a better prospect compared to Kirk Cousins, who I wasn't too crazy about to begin with. All right, next up, 2 players ready to negotiate. Let's check this out. What do we have here? Garrett Bradbury and Linval Joseph. All right, Linval Joseph I just brought in on a 1-year deal. Not too mad about him. So I don't really feel like I need to resign him here. But Garrett Bradbury is a player that I would really like to keep around. He's 27.76 with the startup trade. The previous offer is something that he, of course, threw back at us. I'm going to look what a player-friendly deal looks like. All right, so that looks way better. I'm going to go with a 3.5 here, and I'm going to leave the bonus as is. Can we stretch this? Oh, we're going to just stretch it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so he really wants to be paid very handsomely, and I'm not quite sure if I want to do that because he's 76 rated, does have a startup trait. I do like that, but I do feel like we might be, I'm not sure. I don't want to throw that money at him if he doesn't want to stay here and he's really far left. So we might think of something else, especially as long as the trade window is still open. All right, let's take a look at the Saints roster next. The Saints have signed quarterback Derek Carr this offseason. Jameis Winston still there, Taysom Hill and Jake Haener out of the draft are here. But Derek Carr is going to be the starting quarterback, startup trade, 31 years old. Yeah, mixed feelings about this one here. Derek Carr in Madden, sometimes crazy good, sometimes very meh. He's 20 best, so he's better than Kerma at the moment. But yeah, in the past we've struggled against him a few times. In real life, I don't know what to make of this trade from the Raiders to the Saints. It might be a super great thing. 31 years old, might be a Stafford-like situation. Don't think that it'll lead them to the Super Bowl, but that's just me. All the others I'm just going to gloss over. Interestingly enough, Jake Haener is almost as good as Jameis Winston, despite being 5 years younger. So I think they should look towards him for the backup. The halfback, Alvin Kamara, of course, a superstar player, fantastic. We've got Jamal Williams here and Kendre Miller, another rookie. And Alvin Kamara, we know him, of course, from the Saints rebuild. We know him from the San Diego Crusaders, where he absolutely rocked us towards another Super Bowl. That was insane. And yeah, just really good player. Really like him. But we're going to have to watch the run game here, definitely. The fullback, Adam Prentice. Love the name, Apprentice. Just, I mean, that is quality dad humor right there. But not going to question that. The wide receiver core, Michael Thomas, another San Diego Crusader, is their wide receiver number 1 star depth trait. He was fantastic. He's such a good player. Even if the stats don't really look like it all the time, puts him at the number 22 rank, which is actually pretty good. 88 overall, startup trait, beautiful hair. Look at those hair. Fantastic modeling. All right. Next up, Chris Olave. Out of the 22 draft, 86 rated. I think that is appropriate, especially taking into consideration the season he had. Really nice face scan as well. So that is a good player if I ever saw one. And that makes for a very dangerous wide receiver number 1 and 2 duo. Traquan Smith is wide receiver number 3. We've got Brian Edwards and Rashid Shaheed is here as well, a rookie out of Weber State. The tight end is Juwan Johnson, 25 and 76. Johnny Munt is here. We traded him. And Ben Ellefson as well. We traded him to the Saints. They needed tight ends now. I understand why they traded for these players. Their starting tight end, this is a weird one. It's a normal depth trade, 76, not highly rated. I don't really get this. They should be looking for a better option, but yeah, that is okay for me. So tight end, not as dangerous. What else? Left tackle, Trevor Penning out of the 22 draft, 23.75. This is why it says rookie. James Hurst, the backup. Landon Young, also here, 25 and 60. Trevor Penning with a hidden depth trait. That is solid season, I would say, but not the best rookie season. But looking good at that position. Andres Pete at the left guard. Yasir Durant as his backup. Andres Pete, I think I also saw him in the San Diego Crusaders rebuild once. The center, Eric McCoy, injured. That is big. So Matt Skura is going to be taken over here. He's 29.66. He does have solid strength, run block, power, leap block, impact blocking. That's okay-ish, but it's not the best defense, certainly a lot worse than Eric McCoy. At right guard, Cesar Ruiz, 23 and 77. Calvin Throckmorton behind him. And next up, right tackle, Ryan Ramczyk, 28 and 90. And Nick Saldiveri, a rookie out of Old Dominion, 22 and 67. So Ryan Ramczyk, a superstar at right tackle, really solidifying that outside position here. And yeah, that is just the end to a very mixed offensive line. I like Trevor Penning, but at 76, 75 overall, he still has a lot to learn. Left guard 75, that is decent, but at the age, yeah. Center is good for us because we're facing Matt Skura. Right guard Cesar Ruiz, 23-77, and right tackle is Ryan Ramczyk, a superstar. So solid, decent, a mixed bag here, but nothing out of this world. Left edge, Cameron Jordan, unstoppable force, X Factor. This is dangerous. Isaiah Foskey, a rookie out of Notre Dame, but Cameron Jordan is going to be the starter here at left edge, and he is crazy dangerous. Really not really looking forward to facing him. Third best left end in the game currently. The X Factor definitely making him elite despite being below 90. Right edge, Carl Granderson, 25-75. That's a decent player. Peyton Turner, 23-73. That is okay. Carl Granderson probably going to be the starter here. He is 75 overall. I'm looking at the core attributes. Power moves and play aggression might be detracting here a little bit more. But the tackle, finesse moves, speed, acceleration, block shedding looks solid enough to make him a dangerous opponent. We're going to have to see how that works out. At D tackle, we're facing Brian Bracey, a rookie out of Clemson, with a startup trait, 75 overall. This is looking pretty good, actually. Jonathan Hankins, Kellen Sanders, and Malcolm Roach. But definitely putting Brian Bracey up there is a good choice. He will be growing. He will be getting more dangerous and better. So that is good for the Saints, not so good for us. Left outside linebacker, Anthony Barr, 30-75. Again, decent player here. Andrew Dowell, don't put too much on the overall here, right? The core attributes, this is where it's at. And the tackle, the hit power, the speed, acceleration, make him dangerous. The pursuit and strength as well. Of course, there are detracting factors in here, but those are the ones that immediately jump into focus, which is why I would say he's at least decent, but of course not too elite. Mid linebacker Demario Davis, again X Factor, this time truly elite. Ryan Connolly and Nephi Sewell are here, but I am looking at Demario Davis with that X Factor here. 6'2", 248 pounds, fourth ranked middle linebacker in the league. Just making this an incredibly dangerous opponent at that position. Next up, right outside linebacker, Pete Werner. Pete Werner, 24-78. Again, nasty. DeMarco Jackson as his backup. And Pete Werner with a normal def trait. The ratings looking pretty good, actually, especially the pursuit and the play recognition marking this one as a dangerous play. He's 24-78 already. He will only get better. Cornerbacks, Marshawn Lattimore, a superstar at CB1. Then Bradley Roby, Alontae Taylor, Paulson Adebo, and Isaac Yadam. The bottom two, I would say, yeah, nice, good backups, everything okay. And CB1, CB2 and 3, those are the ones that we're going to be facing. Alontae Taylor, 23-75, looks like a super decent player. Rookie out of the 22 draft, of course, normal def trait out of Tennessee. But the speed, acceleration, and jumping make this one really, really a very physical player, of course. Above him, Marshawn Lattimore. This is the player that we're going to have to watch out for. Number 23, fifth best ranked cornerback currently in the game, in the league. Just an incredibly dangerous cornerback in the backfield here. Tyrann Mathieu, another elite player, free safety. Behind him, JT Gray, who's incredibly So Tyrann Mathieu with a superstar still, not an X Factor anymore, but he really, really looking very nice. 6th ranked free safety in the league. Still very, very good despite his age of 30, and we know him. We know the Honey Badger, and he's not to be taken lightly. Strong safety Marcus May, a veteran player, 29 and 86. I know him as well from the Crusaders franchise. Jonathan Abram behind him as a backup. But Marcus May with a startup trade out of Florida, definitely fantastic player. Top 10 ranked strong safety in the league. Gonna have to keep an eye out for him. That much is clear. Kicker is Will Lutz and the punter is Blake Gillikin. That said and done, let's dive into weekly strategy immediately. Okay, weekly strategy. Off we head. Let's take a look here. Defensive game plan. Defend the short pass. Yeah, I would actually agree with that. I think we should try and limit their CARR as much as we can. Defending the run, I don't know, it's always a little bit tricky because those inside runs and those outside runs sometimes don't really correlate too well. Really hard to sort of tackle those. But the short passing, we should limit his performance. If we can also limit the medium passing along with that, it looks really bad on the rating, 40.5, then I do think we have a reasonable shot right there. All right, defensive management. Let's take a look here. I think full pads work, but we're going to be splitting this as much as we can. However, I do think I want to focus on a few players here, especially those that I want to develop a little bit further. So let's go like this here, but I definitely right edge and D tackle need a boosted performance in training. The offensive game plan, running outside, I'm not sure. Running inside, the outside runs hardly ever really work too well. I think it makes sense trying to escape those midline backers towards the outside. Running into them straight ahead might not be the cleverest of options. So yeah, I'm going to go with the outside. We can always audible, so that is something that we will of course be doing. We'll be focusing on Karim here to get as much as we can here. Fullback, that works. Wide receivers, tight ends, I think we're going to split. And the offensive line, I'm going to be focusing on those starters right away. At the moment we're at 100%, so I don't really see the need to really save up on anyone here. Next, the training. What are the weekly game plan goals? We don't have anything that we need to achieve apart from those 4 offensive touchdowns. So what do we do? Allow 2 or less passing touchdowns. We're gonna go with that. I do think that should work. 10 points or less. Wow. All right, we're going all in here. Offensive coordinator 250. Yeah, that works. 5 offensive touchdowns. We need to reach that. Anyways, let's kick off training. Looking at the training results, defense was fine. On offense, we have TJ Hawkinson here with a high ankle sprain, and Garrett Bradbury with a dislocated wrist. And that does not make me incredibly happy, because does that mean that we just injured TJ Hawkinson even more? What? Well, that is awesome. Does it mean that we just downgraded his injury time because he got a new injury and that overwrote the worst one? Yay! We did everything right. That is awesome. What a miracle healing that has been. No, that is great. All right, TJ Hawkins is going to be back next week. That's a big high five for myself. Wait up. There we go. That was a self high five. Had to do that. That is awesome. That is awesome. I was really fearing that we would be missing out on him for a longer time, but we aren't. So that really works for me. That is great. Let's upgrade the players. Wow, what a good message. What a good message this is. All right, Dalvin Cook gets an upgrade, 94, even better than before. TJ Hawkinson out for 1 week. That is fantastic, man. That is really fantastic. Thank you, Madden, for being goofy. Thank you very much. Byron Murphy Jr. gets an upgrade. Gonna put that into man-to-man. He's still young, so that means that we can work towards his scheme fit with players that are a little bit older, that don't get improvements as often. Not really something that really helps us a lot. But here, I do think that we can go with this. All right, Loose Sign gets an upgrade, 76. Jordan Addison gets an upgrade, and now boom, he's a 75. Next upgrade, he's going to be green, which is very nice. DJ Wanham, left outside linebacker. Let's put that into here, 73. And we are going up with a lot of players here. That is great. Mekhi Blackmon, another rookie, up to 72 now. Man-to-man upgraded. Fantastic. Ed Ingram. Let's boost him. Do we want power? Do we want agile? I want him to be agile because I need him to be a scheme fit that will give him extra points in training. And getting those core attributes upgraded is more important than just the overall. So there we go. Troy Dye. Final player upgrade. We have 20 points to spend on staff. Let's also dive in there. Who will get that? I think it's time to really focus on the defensive side of things here. Boost catching for free safeties and strong safeties. That is always good by limiting the passing. Boost tackling for cornerbacks, and finally press for cornerbacks is boosted. These upgrades are something that we will be doing next time, if we have the points, of course. And with that said and done, guys, I think we are absolutely ready to dive into the game against the New Orleans Saints. It's going to be away. Let's see what we can do. All right, hold your horses. Before we enter the game, I just went into the free agents pool to take a look if I could find possibly a short-term replacement, because I just didn't want to go into the game with Austin Schlottmann. I mean, really no disrespect, man, but that overall is just not great. The individual stats, not great. So what I did, I just went into the free agents pool, took a look here, and I found a dude called Jeffrey Wilder, right? North Dakota State. There we go. And I was just, this is a big dude. He's 6'9", 381 pounds. He's 2471 rated. Not crazy good stats, but when I looked at his stats, one thing just glaringly jumped into my face. It's the strength. Strength and the awareness and the impact blocking, all important. And the other stats are very close to each other. I mean, it's not something that is typically there, which means if we upgrade him, he will gradually get better across the board. It's not one that is really lagging behind. And the secondary attributes, apart from speed, actually really good. Agility is pretty good. Acceleration is pretty good. He's not a scheme fit, but he does have a starter trait, which is pretty cool. I have no idea where this dude came from, but whatever. We're going to take it, and I will be using him in this game. Now, if he performs well, I could really see myself sticking with him and just getting rid of Bradbury. Or just keeping Bradbury for this for this season as a backup or whatever. I don't know what I'll do, but Schlottmann, a decent backup. But I certainly want to have a more reliable player here. And Garrett Bradbury just got injured. Not crazy about that. But finding Jeffrey Wilder was awesome. So here we go. Now we're going to be diving into the game. But before we do that, we have to cut a player. Obviously, I will be cutting Troy Reader. 27-year-old midline backer. I am sorry, man. I'm sorry. He was a backup player. We've got 4 active at the moment. And I don't want to cut any of the other ones because they are really young. But this one here, I just don't really feel like this is really necessary. We're not doing it for the money. We're just doing it because we need to cut someone. With that said and done, off into the game we head. All right, guys. This is it. The game against the New Orleans Saints. The stadium is weirdly called Tottenham Hotspur, which is, I don't know if this is an error or a mistake or something, but it is just a little bit strange. Last week, Dalvin Cook had a great game. Really great game. And this week, he's going to be matching up against Alvin Kamara on the running side. Both are really, really very good running backs. So we'll just have to see. They're playing in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Is this because we are... Is this one of those international games? I don't really get it. I'm a little bit confused here. But yeah, it's a London game. All right, it said so on the side. Well, that's interesting. That is cool, actually. What a cool detail. Actually, that is good. I was doubting my sanity. Thought, did I just crash the game? But no, it's the London games, and here we go. We are ready. Let's kick it off. And we're going to start playing right now. And I'm not sure. Do I have... do I have the new center lined up, or is there somebody else there? Just going to be taking a look at that. Yes, we've got Schlottman. I want to have Wilder there, man. Why would you do that? That's strange. All right, return to the game. Off we go. First one is going to be Schlottman. Second one, hopefully Wilder. And here we go. Left-hand side run. Kablamo. And that is a lot of space that we run into. The secondary closing us down very quickly, but a nice run here for Dalvin Cook, starting out with 18 yards. Beautiful opening. Beautiful opening. I tried to go towards the right-hand side, but I couldn't really escape the attentions there. Doesn't matter. Inside zone split. It's not an outside run. I just want to point that out. So thank you for, I don't know. We're going to go left again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. All right. Completely swarmed. Taken down. Inside zone split. Left-hand side. Trying to go there. We're going to audible this. Going to go with the cross track. Jordan Addison. Are you ready, man? There we go. 3rd and 10. Did he drop it? Oh, he dropped it. That is not good. That is not good. We're 3rd and 10 now here. Too far away for field goal. Jordan Addison. Let's go with Josh Oliver, maybe. All right, that is good. Good catch by the rookie. Our number 3 goes down. Good pass by Karam here. That is good. Good throw. We're lining up in the away uniforms, by the way. Saints in the home uniforms, even if we're playing far, far away from home. Ed Ingram here. Left-hand side. Nope, right guard. The zone week worked well. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Was it a lucky punch, or is this play just a brilliant one? There's a lot of space on the left. So a lot of space on that left-hand side. Let's try and exploit it. Noah Gray, maybe Jefferson. Yeah, smack play. That was probably dangerous. That was probably a bit more dangerous than I should have risked. Let's go. Dalvin Cook. Left-hand side. Gap is opening. That was a quick stop here. 3rd and 7. Do we try a slip screen? Let's try a slip screen. Can't really... Let's go with the mesh spot. Maybe we could get Justin Jefferson into a good position right there. Yes, we can. Immediate protection, protecting the ball right there. Demario Davis, quick to close him down. But we get the first down. Coach Dreddeus happy with the performance so far. We are actually really performing better than I had expected it. I mean, not a win in sight here yet. All right, let's just keep calm and keep playing. But to be fair, we have had way worse starts to seasons. There we go. Ooh, X Factor. Number 32, that's Tyrann Mathieu. Closing us down. 26-2-0, 2nd and 5. Left-hand side, slightly towards the outside. We're going to need Noah Gray to block. Should have gone outside. Muse was blocking pretty well. 3rd and 3. Drive flood. Josh Oliver. I'm looking for KJ Osborne or Jordan Addison. The others, I just don't see any sense in going for them. And Karam is performing nicely. Really performing nicely here. Pete Werner closing him down. I like this. We've got players that are not super elite or extremely good in everything, but Karam is good on the short pass, and we are going with the short pass, so that works out well. Again, KJ Osborne, tight. Oh, that was nice. Escaping the grasp here of number 1. That was really good. Halfback zone week. 2nd and 3, 4 yards out in the first quarter. Do we get a touchdown in the first quarter? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna use the final seconds here. Oh, we're close. No. We even lose a yard. 3rd and 4. Not great. But then again, not bad either. Derek Carr not yet on the ball. We'll have to see what happens when he starts playing. I'm unsure about these, man. I really don't like any of these that much. We're going to try cross-track. Jordan Addison. Maybe Josh Oliver. KJ Osborne going back there. A lot of options. Yeah, that was really horrible. So Greg Joseph, get that field goal for us. Let's go on with this here. Kablooey. Slightly off, but not at this distance, no problem. We score, we don't have a first touchdown. That sucks, because we need 4 to get something for Kerm here. Stop them, that is good. So we're going to start with the halfback inside zone. We're pushed to the 28. But be clever, keep our wits about us. Dalvin Cook, yeah. Getting ahead a few yards, pushed back a few yards. Josh Oliver as the starting tight end. I'm not sure if I like that. To be honest, I don't like it. And you probably can make that out because I'm already switching around with the depth charts. TJ Hawkins is back next week. Miraculously. Miraculously. I don't know. 3rd and 7. Exactly not what I wanted to see. KJ Osborne just sprinting over towards the left-hand side. Does look like a sensible play, right? Does look like a sensible play. Oh, Jesus, man. 4th and 1. Whew. Thank you for coming back, man. But Pete Werner, as we noted before, we're not going to punt. We're not going to punt if we have Dalvin Cook. That would be not clever. This is a straightforward run. Let's get this. Go, 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 go. And there we go. We cross the line 1st and 10. 3 minutes 20 to be played. We're going to go with a halfback dive. Left-hand side run here for our running back. There are trade rumors already. People are saying he might get traded in June. We, of course, are recording this in May. So that is a question mark if I ever saw one. But we're going to follow along, I promise. If Dalvin Cook leaves the Vikings, we will be also trading him. Let's hope. Well, let's hope. We either do that in the... we either do that now before the trade window closes, or we do it in off-season. I don't care, but I wanna have this as realistic as possible. And if we don't have the Madden 24 rosters, the real ones, then we at least want to try and be close to that. I mean, I won't be going and just adapting the rosters all across the league. Good block here, number 68, man. That was Wilder. That was Jeffrey Wilder, the free agent that we just signed. Speaking of luck, that was actually good. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go with a different direction here. Dalvin Cook again. Is there more space? I don't think I will have more space because we've got Tyrann Mathieu there. Oh, that was a very good throw. Come on, let's get out of bounds here. 2nd and inches. Good. Very good. Let's see. Next up. Which play do I like? We're going to keep going with screens. I want to grab a screen, then just get running towards the outside. Off we go. Blam. Move back. It's a short pass. And here we go. Dalvin Cook getting the first down. Moving across the line. Stepping out of bounds. 1 minute 21. Bench switch. KJ Osborne. We get a lot of running room here. Justin Jefferson, not yet as my receiver in play here, but P. Werner, really good linebacker, closing down the running Dalvin Cook. Gray or Osborne. Addison's got a tough route. Maybe Jefferson. So many options. 56. Demario Davis. Did you see the hand on the neck? But Karim is improving. That I like. I don't think we'll get this. Don't think we'll get the target today because those 4 are crazy, man. It's not like we're playing an absolute doofus team here. That was out of reach. Davis was following along a mesh spot again. I'd like to get Justin Jefferson. KJ Osborne. And that is out of reach. Oh, come on, Karim. The player was free. Just putting that out there. The player was free. Jefferson Addison. Come on. Go. Oh dear. Thrown out of the sack. Ah, that sucks. Koscioglu, we got rid of the ball here. Well, that wasn't horrible. But again, no touchdown. No touchdown. Try get a field goal here. That looks good. And we score again. Going up 6-0 against the Saints team that is at least an equal. And there we go. Derek Carr leading the team to the first touchdown. And we will be going with the first outside run. Does that make sense? Or will we be stopped? I fear the worst. I fear the... Oh, that worked better. Better than expected. Take it down here. Honey Badger just chasing us down. Chasing us down. Nice. Very nice. Do get a lot of yards here. Let's go with the play action cross country. And that is insane to go for that. Momentum is stacked against us. I don't like this at all. Let's go the drive wide corner. The short one. But Demario Davis is activated as an X factor. So it's going to be hard getting past him. Halfback, quick base, left hand side. Breakthrough, get the 3 yards, get the first down. That is what I want to see. And there we go. Again, Demario Davis even dragging us backwards. But we already crossed that line. So don't lose any yardage here. Mario Davis with a lot of danger. Oh, and missing the tackle. That was actually big. But we only get 4 yards out of that one. Would have liked more. Let's try and get one of our tight ends into play. Looking for Noah Gray here. Let's get a stiff arm out. Not happening. Cross country. Looking for the short route. Looking for Dalvin Cook. Kaboom. Beautiful. 1st and 10. At the end of the 3rd quarter. This is a tight game. This is a very tight game. Our passing yards is what I like. The rush play is okay. Rushing yards. We're not very productive on the rushing side today. They just have a super solid core in there with the edges and the D tackles and the linebackers. So that, not probably, but that is, and it's a fumble! No! No, guys, don't do that to me now. Dalvin! Come on, man. Who was that? Oh, can we get a quick turnover? 350. Well, it's not a quick turnover, but it is a turnover. So let's go with the stretch. Now we're super far back. Dalvin! Why? Help me out here. Yeah, it's not opening up. Not opening up. 3 yards is all we get. Inside zone. Slight curve. We're going to try this. Can we audible it? Let's try the slants. It all depends. Oh my goodness, and that was horrible. That was horrible. Straight into the hands of Marcus May. At the 11-yard line. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. On a scale of 1 to horrible, that was crazy horrible. 6-14, and that's the game. That is the game. Momentum is stacked. And we are having problems. We're really having problems. KJ Osborne does get the ball out of control, but he stopped very quickly. Oh, what a horrible turnover here. Let's get Justin Jefferson into play. For once, our star wide receiver is absolutely closed down. And then we have throws like this. Kerem today, really having trouble. Really having trouble. Really not performing in a way I'd like him to. Come on, KJ. Yeah, not getting forward. Taken down here. There we go. 2 minutes to play. Curl, Ohio. Let's try this. Noise is deafening. Slants. We just had a turnover on this play, but might work better now. Again, slapped away. No. No. We can't do that again. Forget slants. We're gonna stick with those super close routes. Those are the ones that work for us. Stepping out of bounds. Demario Davis just really matching the speed of KJ Osborne without any problems. Jefferson would be perfect, actually. Gonna try to re-get him. That is super nice. Catching that ball at the 27, very important for us. Great job. And then stepping out of bounds. Weirdly, he was falling forward and then suddenly he was... I don't know what happened here, but maybe the push from behind gave him extra momentum. Whatever. Let's get a touchdown here now. That has to happen. And then we're 14-13. Maybe we're lucky. Come on, get the block in, man. Number 72 was sleeping on the job here. 2nd and 6. We need the time. We need the time. Jordan Addison, our rookie with a late breakup. Derek Carr with the Saints. Of course, out to hurt us. We've got Jalen Reagor on the field. And stepping out of bounds. Osborne. 4th and inches. We've got a minute to go. Fullback dive, strong toss might be a good idea. Quick pitch might be a good idea, but we're going to go with something central. I mean, we only need a few inches, so all we need is him to push his toe over the line. There we go. That is a flag. Please, no offensive penalty. Yeah, that actually looked a little bit brutal. So we're going to accept it. 1st goal on opposing 8. Yeah. Let's take this. 1 minute and 4. 8 yards. Let's go with this one. Wide receiver on Jalen Reagor. Show me what you got, man. Go, 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 go. And overthrown, man. Why? Come on, Kerem. You can do better than that. Let's try run. Let's try close those yards down here. X Factor not activated. All right, let's call it our first time around here. 3 yards. is what we need to cover. We're going to go with the spacing. Jordan Addison is the target. I don't like it, though. I don't like this one. Let's go with this. Cook towards the right-hand side. Ah, broken up 4th and goal. Guys! Putting a little bit too much pressure on it, I think. So let's see. Inside zone. Let's adjust. If we don't break in now. Shit. We don't break in from 4 yards out, and we don't deserve to win it. Just don't deserve to win this one. Game is over. London game is over. And that is nothing but frustrating. But we just didn't deliver. Didn't deliver. Marshawn Lattimore, Derek Carr, Demario Davis, Honey Badger himself. A lot of parts of the puzzle making this one what it is. 59.7, and that is deserved. 60% completion rate, that interception hurting us. Derek Carr was limited a lot, so we did a lot right on defense, but offense didn't deliver. Dalvin Cook 75 yards only on 17 attempts, 1 fumble. Killed us. Individual mistakes. Winning the battle against Kamara here, that is okay. On the receiving side, things were just super hard. KJ Osborne performed well. Justin Jefferson, okay-ish. Dalvin Cook definitely limited them here, but man, absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible game. Didn't perform. Weren't able to convert what we wanted to do. But Demario Davis with a total tackle here, 10. No surprise. No surprise. And an interception by Marcus May. That was directly thrown towards him. I could kick myself for that. He was stopped quickly afterwards, but that is just too little. Not enough quality on that. Yeah. Fully deserved loss. Karen Koscielny, quarterback. I don't really have much to say about that. We have to be better as a team. Make sure we're getting out of these games with a win. I agree, man. Put that one on me. I need to have you guys better prepared, put you in a better position to succeed. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, not really much more of that we can say here. But it still stings. It still hurts. The Saints are a team that should have been able, that we should have been able to get something against. 9:30 a.m. Probably also a bad time to play. I actually didn't even check the schedule. Yeah, it's an early morning game. I don't know. We just weren't awake yet. 7-14 against the Eagles away. 6-14 against the Saints away. Can we break the trend? Next up, the Bears. Let's see what we can do against them at home. Then the Dolphins. Then it's bye week. And then we've got 2 more weeks until the trade deadline. That'll work out. Next week, TJ Hawkinson is going to be back. We might offload a few players that I don't really feel like keeping around. But for now, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game despite it being a little bit of a disappointing one. Certainly felt good. I'm happy to have a new center. Now we might even just hold on to. And for now, guys, going to say thank you. And yeah, hope to see you next time.